On New Year's Day 2026, while most of Europe celebrated, a devastating fire broke out in the Swiss Alps, turning a night of joy into a scene of unimaginable tragedy. The La Constellation Bar, a popular club in the ski town of Crans, Montana, was packed with people ringing in the new year. Just after 1:30 in the morning, the celebration turned to chaos. Investigators now think that sparkling candles or flares, held too close to flammable decorations on the ceiling, ignited a fire that spread with terrifying speed through the underground venue. The partygoers were trapped almost instantly. The main exit became blocked by a frantic crowd trying to escape the smoke and flames. Dense, black smoke filled the narrow stairwells, making escape nearly impossible. What was supposed to be a night of celebration quickly became a fight for survival. Amid this chaos, a 55-year-old banker named Paolo Campolo received a phone call that would change everything. It was his 17-year-old daughter, Paulina. She had just left the club to celebrate at home for a moment. A decision that likely saved her life, but in a panicked voice. She told her father that her boyfriend and friends were still trapped inside the burning building. Campolo lived just a stone's throw away, about 50 yards from the club. Without a second thought, he grabbed a fire extinguisher and sprinted toward the smoke. When he arrived, firefighters and police were already on the scene, but the situation was desperate. The thick, choking smoke and the bottleneck at the main exit meant many were still stuck inside. Campolo knew he couldn't just stand by and wait. He spotted a side door, away from the clogged main exit. With the help of another bystander, he began to force it open. Behind that door were terrified young people, some injured, others barely conscious, all struggling for air. When the door finally gave way, a wave of people poured out, desperate for fresh air and safety. Campolo later described pulling them out one by one with his bare hands, guiding them through the smoke toward rescuers. He recalled seeing hands and faces pressed against the door and hearing desperate pleas for help. In multiple languages, a haunting memory, he says, will stay with him forever. This single side door became a critical lifeline, a beacon of hope in the darkness. Official reports confirmed the grim toll of the fire. At least 40 people lost their lives, and 119 were injured, many severely. These numbers highlight just how slim the chances of survival were that night. Campolo himself was later hospitalized for smoke inhalation and lung irritation from his heroic efforts, while the exact number is still being confirmed. Local reports suggest that he and others managed to pull between 15 and 20 people to safety through that side entrance in the aftermath of such a devastating event. Paolo Campolo's bravery became a powerful story of hope. It's a stark reminder that in the darkest moments, the selfless actions of one person can make the difference between life and death. As survivors, families, and officials reflect on this tragedy, they also remember the incredible courage of ordinary people who stepped up when every second counted. If you are ever struggling with trauma or grief, please know there are people who can help. Resources are available, and reaching out is a sign of strength. Thank you for watching.